Greetings Pinadians and welcome to my Dave the Diver guide. This guide will only cover the basic mechanics and explain portions of the minigame's components. To get right to it, let's cover the basic UI. The first one you'll be dealing with is the smartphone. From this UI, you'll be able to see the rewards, access the shop, and upgrade menu for your basic equipment that you'll be wearing, and as well as the weapons that you'll be using to hunt fish. You'll also gain access to the Biopedia for this minigame, which is essentially just the event's version of the monster collection. And from this Biopedia UI, you'll be able to see the rewards that you'll get for each row of fish that you collect. The next component of this event is the diving minigame. Like with most event minigames, this one utilizes the WASD keys for movement. And for your combat keys, the left click is the melee button while the right click is to shoot your ranged weapons. Pressing tab will let you switch between your harpoon and your rifles. Using the R key will let you swap between tools that you find in exploration boxes underwater for each dive. The escape button opens your cargo box to manage and or throw away fishes that you do not need anymore. For the oxygen gauge, this will show you what depth you are underwater and as well as show you how much you're carrying. It would also tell you how much oxygen you have left before you run out and drown. The escape pod button that you'll find underwater allows you to go back to the boat without having to swim all the way back up. For the oxygen tanks that you find, these will fill up your gauge back to max. The weapon boxes that you can find underwater will replace one of your weapons, be it the melee or the range, and it will only replace it for that dive specifically. The ammo boxes that you can find will refill your ammo for your ranged weapons. And for the exploration box, they will give you a random item that you can see now on screen. And when you're next to a big sized fish that you've hunted, go near the fish and then hold down the space button to harvest its meat. And the last component of the diving minigame is that some fishes, when harpooned, will start a quick time event where you'll be required to spam the space button to fight the fish. The last minigame portion of this event is the Sushi Mini-Game. This next part will actually probably be the one that people find the most annoying, as it has a lot of different components to it and will dictate your overall score for that in-game day. Throughout the minigame, as you progress through the days, they will be pretty much the same, but with added variety of items that you can serve that will add to the difficulty, including more customers as you progress through the chapters. For the menu items that you can serve, you can only pick and choose which ones to serve at the start of each day. What you can serve and how much you can enhance them by will depend on which ones you've hunted during your dives before starting the restaurant minigame. For the employees, you can unlock these slots as you complete more chapters for the dives. Each of the employees will have varying skills that they have, so hire the ones that you need and or want most for their added perks. Some can take over responsibilities like cleaning as well as serving tea for you. And speaking of serving tea, that is also one of the components that you'll have to do at the start before having any employees. Some customers will actually ask for tea first before ordering any food. The trick to this, according to the Wacky Beans guide, is to count to 4. The closer you get to the line in the cup, the better your score and money multiplier for that customer will be. As for the serving food mechanic of this minigame, when a customer arrives, they'll take a moment to think of what they want and then show you what they want via a bubble above their head. Once they do that, the NPC will automatically begin preparing the food. But be sure to serve them quickly, as the longer you take, their bubble will turn red and eventually cause them to leave. But if you manage to succeed and actually feed them, and after they've left, some of them will leave their seat dirty. Be sure to take out your harpoon gun and hunt the customer down. Be sure to clean up the seat as fast as possible, as other customers will not sit there if it's dirty, which may cost you a customer for that day. The next component of the restaurant minigame is the wasabi grading. Wasabi in this minigame is required for all dishes to be made. Any and all dishes made will slowly use up the wasabi that you have, so you'll be required to grate more in order to refill the gauge for it. You'll need to spam the W key in order to refill the wasabi bowl. And with that, that's pretty much all there is for in terms of the minigame, besides the hunting and collecting of specific fish for their share reward. I won't be making a guide for that, as I'll be more than likely ending up ripping off Wacky Beans' guide if I even try to, as their guide is already very detailed. So, because of that, I highly recommend that everyone go to the linked guide below if you want a day-by-day playbook on what you should be doing for each of the dives. And if you have any questions on this, please feel free to let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them if they're not already available in any of the source material referenced. And if anyone is actually wondering why I actually didn't do a day-by-day guide, as there's already a one out there which is made by Wacky Beans, it's simply because as I tried to go over the guide to simplify it further, I just couldn't, because it's already pretty damn detailed and it's already really well written, which is why I didn't want to go over it, because if I did, it would have literally just been me stealing it, which I don't want to do. So because of that, please go down to the description to get to the link to that guide, as I highly recommend everyone takes the time to read every specific day as you go through it, as it's going to help you greatly to get this done as soon as possible. Hi everyone, Peanut here again. I hope this video helped you in some way in understanding what was covered, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below and I'll answer them as soon as I'm able to, or as soon as I'm able to find the answer. Furthermore, I have officially branched off my non-guide related content from Maple onto a live stream and general variety content channel. And if you're interested in seeing those type of videos, please consider subscribing to Grey Knight Peanut Live, as I need to reach 1,000 subs in order to get that channel officially situated. Other than that, thanks for watching and the continued support, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye!